Thanks for tuning into Stocks with Antonio. Was gonna make a video Friday night, but didn't have a chance, so I wanted to get on here Saturday morning and talk a little bit about some opportunities I'm seeing in the stock market. I'm gonna bring two stocks to your attention. You already know what they are. It's gonna be SoFi and Netflix. But before I get into those, I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going on. So definitely stay tuned so you get my outlook on those two stocks. Right now, you may be wondering when you log into your portfolio, why is it red, right? It's not exciting seeing your portfolio red. It can deter you from wanting to invest money in the market right now because we don't know how far things are going to go, right? The market might continue to sell off, and most likely it will, to be honest, unless we get some positive news. As of right now, I haven't seen any change. We have oil has jumped to over $100 a barrel. The issue with that, we can't have gas prices as high as they are. If they stay high, go higher, it could bring a recession. And that's a really ugly word. If that does happen, the stock market is going to go a lot lower than what it's currently at. So I got to be honest, right? Now I'm just sharing my opinion with you. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell, but it's what I see in the market, where I see opportunity, and what I'm going to be adding to my portfolio. Unfortunately, also tensions with Iran continue to increase. We have a war going on, and that's not good. So we need to get some news that things are getting better. As of right now, we have not gotten that, and we're probably and we've gotten data as well, and it looks like inflation's being sticky, and with again gas prices going up, we don't know what the Feds are going to do when it comes to interest rate cuts. Are they going to cut because of what's going on with unemployment ticking up and the job market being weak? Right, they're in a tough spot. So we got a lot of things going on. You might say, well, it looks pretty bearish year. Are you bullish, Antonio? Well, in 2026, believe it or not, I think we're even though we have a lot of negative things happening right now, I think at some point 2026 we're going to recover and we're going to get a V-shaped recovery. Now, doesn't mean it's going to happen in 2026. It could be next year. It could be down the road. But we will recover if that's what you're concerned. We will recover when we don't know. So the key word in this is going to be patience. Now you might want to be looking at the market. Where's opportunity? I see two stocks that are great opportunities to increase if you already have in your portfolio, or to bring into your portfolio. Number one, if you've been following me, is SoFi. I see it as a great opportunity. This company was at $32. That's its 52-week high. Right now, it's under $18. Now, you might say, well, it's at $17. Why has it pulled back so much? It's pulled back with the market. It's not because the company's come out with negative news, nothing like that. The company has a great management team. Insiders are currently buying, including the CEO, invested recently $1 million of his own money in buying shares of the company. Now I get it. Because the CEO's buying doesn't mean it's a buy. But that's a good indicator when you see that the companies have been coming out with strong earnings over and over. It's been growing their customer bases, they're increasing revenue, they're profitable, and their forward guidance is strong. That's exactly what you want to see in a company that you're investing in. I think this thing, when the market starts to recover, when things start to get better, this thing is going to be a $40 stock, if not higher. So I think it's going to go back to the 52-week high and pass it. That's what I see. But keyword's going to be patience. It's not going to be something that happens overnight. It's something that you buy, DCA, and forget about it. Unless we get some negative news, I think it will pay early investors. It will pay. They will get paid well for taking the investment early on. That's my opinion, and that's why I continue to DCA and bring it to my channel. Another one that probably everyone that's watching this is probably or is subscribed to is something that they've watched movies on and things like that is Netflix. Netflix is a great opportunity. This stock not too long ago was over $1,000 a share. The reason you see it under 90, they did the stock split. When they did the stock split, they were, I believe, around 130, 120. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below on that. But when they split, they were somewhere in the hundreds. And then they started to pull back because of the whole Warner Brothers deal. And a lot of investors were concerned because it was such a heavy investment Netflix would have to take. The investors didn't like it, and they were concerned about future earnings and what that was going to do to the company. Well, guess what ended up happening? The deal didn't go through. They ended up getting $2.8 billion. Netflix ended up getting that. Even though the deal didn't go through, they got all that money for nothing, right? So that's a positive. So now they got more money, and they decided to go back with the original plan, buying their own company shares back. So I think this company, again, if you can be patient, it's going to go back over $100, back up to that 120, 130. Those are my price predictions. So if I can get it at $94 a share, it's a great buying opportunity if it goes up to 130, right? I've been buying it on the dips. I bought some at the $80 price range. I bought some under $80. And at the $94 mark, I still think it's a buying opportunity. I want to bring these stocks to your attention so you can go ahead and do some research. Even though there's a lot going on in the world right now, what you want to do as an investor, as someone that may be looking forward to building wealth, is you want to look at opportunity in the downturn. A lot of individuals are able to build wealth, believe it or not, when there's a recession, when there's downturns, because good assets go on heavy discounts. And the brave, they're willing to invest in those assets when they pull back heavily. When things recover, they get rewarded. If you don't believe me, go ahead and do some research if you have some time and look at when we had a recession, when we've had wars, when we've had pullbacks, have we recovered? And you're going to see that every time we have recovered. The only thing that you're going to see a difference on is the time. Some recoveries took longer than others, but if you got money on the sidelines, if you're in a position where you can start investing, I will start nibbling in good stocks. Now, the reason I said nibble, I won't go in heavy. I did say earlier in the video, hey, we may go further down, right? Things might get a lot worse. We may end up going in a recession and stocks will pull back heavily. You might think, well, then why would I nibble? Should I wait? I wouldn't wait. I would start nibbling, start getting your entry point, start getting your shares because we don't know those things are going to happen. If they do happen, you're prepared because you were nibbling. And if it does go down a lot harder, then you buy more. All right. Hopefully the video was helpful for you. If it was, leave me some comments down below. What do you think of the stock market? Are you bullish for 2026 or are you bearish? I love to see if you're thinking we're going if this market's just going to crash and we're never going to recover, or if you're bullish and going to take opportunity. Let me know down in those comments below. If you haven't done so, smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can continue watching videos like this. Going to be sharing with you what I think about the market and bringing stocks that I think are great opportunities on a regular basis. Also, if you want some tools to learn a little bit about the charts and things like that, I got some useful links in the description box. Don't forget to check those out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.